Imagine waking up and finding your sales calls handled, your viral videos posted, and your business reports delivered, all while you slept. This isn't just some futuristic fantasy anymore. There's a quiet shift happening in marketing. It's creating what some are calling a truly significant edge.
Welcome back to the deep dive. This is where we unpack the knowledge you need without the overload. Today we're taking a deep dive into an area known as vibe marketing.
Yeah, it's essentially about building these really powerful AI agents and automating complex workflows. What's so compelling here, I think, is the sheer potential for rapid growth. It feels almost like the early days of the internet boom, and even faster.
Exactly. So we're going to explore what vibe marketing truly means and the essential tech stack that powers it, especially why a tool like Claude, paired with something called Model Context Protocol, is proving to be, well, a pivotal development. Mhm. And we'll also clarify that crucial distinction between simple workflows and these more intelligent agents. It's a key difference. Then we'll move into some of the most compelling real-world applications. We'll show exactly how businesses are leveraging these systems right now, plus a practical launch plan for you to consider.
So get ready to rethink what's truly possible in marketing right now. Okay, let's unpack this concept. Vibe marketing.
Hmm.
Our source introduces it as this powerful overlap between what they call vibe coding tools, things like Bolt and Lovable. They help you quickly prototype and test new marketing campaigns. And then AI agent workflow tools like Gumloop and N8N, which automate complex sequences of tasks. It's presented as a pretty fundamental shift in how businesses can operate.
Right. And the big question is, why should you care about this now? Well, the core argument is that there's this unprecedented opportunity available, almost an unfair advantage. Think back to, say, the organic reach gold rush for Facebook marketers in 2008, or maybe the wide open frontier for mobile app developers around 2010, even YouTube creators back in 2012. This current window, though, it won't stay open forever. It's not just about efficiency. It's really about shifting the bottleneck from human capacity to AI's ability to reason and adapt. And that unlocks entirely new business models.
Interesting. The source breaks vibe marketing down into three distinct levels. Level one is just using AI tools individually. Think using ChatGPT for text or Midjourney for images. Helpful, sure, but it's not really systematic.
Right, exactly. And level two is connecting these AI tools with simple if this then that workflows. It's linear automation, like setting up a basic Zapier integration. It's better, still quite rigid.
And then level three, this is where it gets really interesting. It's about building intelligent, truly autonomous AI agents. Agents that can accomplish complex, high-level goals on their own. This is where the real magic and that significant edge truly lies.
So what's the core difference then? What makes level three so much more powerful than the others?
Well, agents decide paths and adapt. Workflows just follow preset steps. They bring real agency to automation.
Got it. To achieve this level three capability, we need specific tools. The source highlights Claude, especially its Sonnet and Opus versions, as pretty essential for this, moving beyond just ChatGPT.
Yeah, and what's truly fascinating here is Claude's design. It's built as an agent model, not just a chatbot. It can autonomously complete complex multi-step tasks, which means it can access and use multiple external tools, data sources. It can even make decisions and adapt its approach based on the results it gets back. It's almost like a digital assistant with incredible initiative. Okay, this next piece really underscores the potential here. They call it the MCP game changer. MCP stands for Model Context Protocol. Think of it like giving an AI a sophisticated robotic body with master keys to your entire digital toolkit. So instead of clunky manual integrations, an MCP server acts as a kind of universal translator.
Exactly. This protocol lets your AI access and control external marketing tools, things like Google Drive for documents, maybe Airtable for structured data, or even Stripe for payments. And it does it all through simple natural language commands. The setup involves downloading the Claude desktop app, getting Docker Desktop, which is a free application that runs software in these self-contained containers, and then configuring some JSON, which is just a standard text format for data, in Claude settings. It sounds maybe a bit techy, but it's a one-time investment, takes about 10 to 15 minutes, and it truly unlocks everything.
This brings us back to that key distinction you mentioned. What's the real difference between a workflow and an agent? Our source makes a crucial point here. Workflows are like a series of dominoes, right? Linear, predictable, limited to that if this then that logic. A simple example is sending a welcome email automatically after someone submits a form. Pretty standard stuff.
Right. Agents, though, are more like hiring a smart, goal-oriented digital employee. You give them an objective like find me 10 qualified leads and a toolbox of capabilities, and they figure out the best sequence of steps themselves to achieve that objective. They're dynamic, intelligent, and their potential is, well, effectively unlimited. This is the real leap we're talking about, moving from simply connecting apps to orchestrating intelligent, adaptive systems.
So why is this distinction so critical for marketers in particular?
It's moving from simple automation, which is useful, to orchestrating truly intelligent systems. That's the game changer. Mid-roll sponsor read.
All right, now with that foundation laid, let's look at how these agents truly come to life. Let's talk about some powerful applications. We'll highlight a few that really demonstrate the potential for your business.
Yeah, and, I still wrestle with prompt drift myself sometimes. It's not always perfect. But understanding these concrete examples really helps to see the practical side of it all.
Okay, first up, the viral faceless video content machine. You've definitely seen those AI-generated videos, maybe with Reddit posts read by AI voices over some background footage. Some are getting hundreds of thousands of likes. The business case here is pretty clear. Massive at-scale distribution of content that grabs attention.
The agent workflow involves automatically scraping interesting Reddit posts, analyzing them for relevance, then using video generation tools like Runway ML or maybe VEO3. Those are platforms that help you create and edit video content using AI. Then it stitches all that content together, maybe using something like Creator-Made, and then auto-posts it to social media with optimized captions. The prompt you give the agent defines things like which subreddits to monitor, the filtering criteria, and the exact video creation parameters.
That's impressive for content. But beyond content creation, these agents are also revolutionizing how businesses manage relationships. Let's look at the one-click CRM, also called the ultimate research agent. This sounds like it solves a huge pain point. Manually researching prospects or vetting podcast guests or even pre-screening job candidates.
Oh, absolutely. With a simple browser extension like Gumloop, which helps AI agents interact with your browser, you just click a button on someone's profile, and the AI agent instantly scrapes the content. It researches that person across the entire web, stores information in your CRM, like Airtable, which is that flexible database platform. It provides an AI-generated summary and can even craft a personalized outreach email. It can even send weekly summaries to your team. Imagine the time saved in sales prospecting or recruiting or even just keeping tabs on competitors.
That is powerful. But what about the really futuristic stuff? How about the voice AI sales agent? This still feels a bit like science fiction to me. Using platforms like VAPI.ai, you can create intelligent, conversational voice AI agents. Agents that handle real sales calls, real customer service calls, 24/7.
It sounds futuristic, but the setup is surprisingly straightforward. You basically connect a phone number to your VAPI.ai agent. And we know voice interaction builds trust faster than just text alone, right? The killer prompt structure is absolutely crucial here. It defines the AI's role, its product knowledge, who the ideal customer is, features, benefits, even social proof. It needs to be really comprehensive.
Right. And this part is critical, apparently. The AI must begin by saying, hello, I'm an AI assistant. Please don't hang up. I'm confident I can provide you with some valuable information. That manages expectations up front, builds a bit of curiosity maybe, and makes the interaction more effective.
Exactly. And the real power comes with integration. A tool like Lindy.ai, for example, can then process these calls. It can transcribe them, summarize them, score the leads based on the conversation, and even create follow-up tasks directly in your CRM. We've seen real-world results where this kind of agent had genuinely intelligent conversations, gathered useful feedback, and even successfully closed sales over the phone.
Whoa. Imagine scaling that.
Yeah.
To like 1 billion queries. That really puts the sheer scale of this potential into perspective. It's mind-boggling. Okay, following that, there's the AI video persona. Using something like Tavis.io, a platform that lets you create realistic AI video versions of people, you can create a pretty convincing AI-powered version of yourself for real-time video conversations right there on your website.
Yeah, the inspiration apparently came from Bolt's founder, Eric Simons. He had an AI video version of himself for hackathon brainstorming sessions.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. The setup involves recording about 1 minute of high-quality video of yourself. Then you create a persona within Tavis, and critically, you add these system prompts to define its personality. Maybe you want it to be curious or encouraging or expert but humble. You also provide detailed business context for it to draw from so it knows what it's talking about.
And once it's trained, you just embed a simple code snippet onto your site. And this enables, 24/7 founder-level marketing, detailed product education, lead qualification, customer support, all with your digital self.
Pretty much. The technology is maybe, say, 93% there. You might notice the eyes or expressions can be slightly off sometimes, but it's compelling enough already to provide a really valuable, memorable experience for your website visitors.
Okay, one more powerful one. The comment-based email collector. This sounds like a clever social growth hack. Our source reports adding 20,000 Instagram followers and thousands of email subscribers in just 30 days using this method.
Yeah, the strategy is actually quite simple. You post valuable short-form content, and you offer a free resource if viewers comment with a specific keyword, like a guide, for example.
Yeah.
This does two things. It boosts engagement, which signals value to the social media algorithms, and people willingly provide their emails to get the content they want. Win-win.
And the workflow behind that. Often using tools like Zapier for the automation piece, ManyChat for the social media messaging, and maybe Kit or ConvertKit for email marketing. It triggers an auto reply and a direct message, collects the email, tags it appropriately, delivers the resource, and can even trigger a targeted welcome sequence. That's pretty neat. They said one single post achieved 124,000 likes using this exact approach. All right, theory is valuable, but execution is what truly matters. Our source provides a practical 30-day vibe marketing launch plan to help you get started.
Right. So week one focuses on foundation setup. Install Claude Desktop with MCP, get that running. Then choose maybe 2 or 3 initial workflows that align with your most immediate business goals. Start perhaps with simpler, high-impact ones like that comment-based email collector we just talked about.
Okay. Week 2 is dedicated to agent development. Build your first true AI agent, maybe something internal first, like a business health dashboard. That allows for testing and refinement without any external brand risk. And definitely document what works and what doesn't.
Good point. Then week 3 shifts to content automation. Implement a content creation workflow, like that viral faceless video machine, and set up its distribution across your chosen platforms. And crucially, start collecting performance data immediately. You need to know what's happening.
Makes sense. And finally, week 4 is for optimization and scaling. Analyze your results, optimize based on the data you've collected, and then begin building more sophisticated agents, perhaps moving toward that voice AI sales agent we were imagining. From there, you could start planning for broader expansion. So what does this all mean for us and for you listening? The big idea here seems to be a fundamental shift in how businesses can scale their operations and their reach. We're truly witnessing the democratization of what used to be marketing superpowers.
Absolutely. Think about it. 5 years ago, implementing these types of sophisticated workflows, it would have demanded a team of maybe 10 or more specialists. You'd need 6-figure annual budgets, complex infrastructure, months and months of development time. Today, you can potentially implement all of them yourself for less than the cost of a single employee. It's an incredible change in what's accessible to almost anyone.
The window of opportunity, then, to get in on the ground floor of this new way of working, it's open right now, but as more and more businesses catch on, it likely won't stay open forever.
Yeah, which really leads to a kind of final thought for you to consider. The question isn't really whether this technology will fundamentally change the way marketing works. That seems pretty inevitable at this point. The only question that remains is whether you will be among the first to truly harness its power, or maybe among the last to be forced to adapt once everyone else has already moved. The choice, ultimately, is yours.
And that's our deep dive into the world of vibe marketing and the incredible power of AI agents. Thank you for joining us on this exploration today.
Yeah, we hope this gave you plenty of new ideas and maybe some strategic insights to consider for your own work.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep asking the big questions.